Hello and welcome to this special episode of Quest. Today, in the year-end program, we have for you interview with the Vice-Chancellor of the University and recap of the main events in the year 2012. I'm your host, Umrina. Dear viewers, it's the last Friday of the year 2012. On this occasion, we thought it prudent to have an interview with the Vice-Chancellor of Kashmir University, Professor Talat Ahmed. Professor Talat Ahmed has completed 18 months in the office, and as the year ends, the Quest team invited the Vice-Chancellor in the studios and asked him how does he view his tenure so far.
We have been able to now make a dent in terms of putting the university on the research mode in addition to teaching. And for that, we got the position of Dean Research, and then we enthuse people. We have now lots of research projects which are funded by DST or UGC and DBT, in addition to other agencies. And obviously, when I joined just after a few months, we had the team of NAC coming from Bangalore, and we were able to get this university re-accredited as Grade A university.
Professor Talat said one of his major priorities was to fill the vacant positions in the university.
I did not let in even a single position that could lapse if we were not acting on a very, very high priority mode for getting things done in terms of the recruitment. So we fulfilled all the posts they were lying vacant. In addition, you cannot expect a teacher to put all their mind if they are not very happy in terms of their what is due to them. See, many of the teachers, they were due for promotion, and they were waiting for years together. So I took on priority and made sure that all those teachers who have completed the requirement in terms of time, in terms of their API score and achievements, they should be given on priority promotion.
During the tenure of Professor Talat, more than 400 Kashmir University students qualified NET examination. It was possible because of his stress on such examinations.
Those people who want to be in academics, it is always good to try to have their own fellowships, clear NET, only then you can get into academics. So earlier, for the last 3 years, 2009 to 2011, I think the statistics were just 157, whereas within this 2012, we have more than 400, actually it is 450 or something. So that is because we have been encouraging the students, and then the students also felt that this is necessary to clear NET, only then you will be given preference in terms of their admission.
As a reputed researcher, Professor Talat put emphasis on quality research, and for which the results are now coming.
I made sure that those teachers who have good track record and who are capable to go into research as well as teaching, I have given preference. And that has worked because they are already having a research background. In addition, I have encouraged mostly the young teachers and also the experienced ones. All of them have applied for projects through the Dean Research, and it is quite encouraging. As I told you, the results are encouraging. There are lots of projects that has come through, and many of them are in pipeline. In addition, we also had assurance from the ICCSR, okay, from where we had Professor Tharot, who came, and now Kashmir University is on their priority area, thrust area.
The Vice-Chancellor has also reduced the university expenditure by taking away vehicles from some departments.
Since we have more vehicles, we have made provisions for all those teachers or even research scholars or students. They can use the university vehicle on payment basis, which will be much cheaper than getting or hiring a vehicle from outside. Because if you have all the vehicle in the central pool, so it cannot be misused, and only those people who will be paying for their trips, and they will pay for the fuel, so they can use it.
In his tenure, foundation stones of 2 new campuses were laid in Kargil and Leh.
I knew that there are lots of potentials in these areas, and the people there, they need to be supported. So I took a special interest, and I took with me my senior colleagues and got the help from the government and got in touch with the local hill councils, and within the record time of 4 months, I could get very good piece of land, which is now being fenced. And also, I have been successful to bring lots of funds for these. I got 87 crore to start with for the Lake Kargil Kupwara campus, and recently I got another 30 crore especially for our Zakura campus, because Zakura campus has come into picture now because the university main campus is now really crowded.
Professor Talat is keen that students should excel in competitive exams, and for that residential coaching centers are being set up in the university.
This year we will be successful in terms of bringing grants to open a residential coaching center, for which in addition to our own student, we will have place for aspirants of UPSC or Kashmir Public Service Commission to be trained here, and we will have funds to bring some of the experts in this and make an environment where people and the students will be encouraged to go for bigger competitive exams like UPSC and KS. In addition to that, we will, although we did not have any coaching center as such, but we were very much encouraged by seeing good results in NET JRF exams this year. So we will also have some sort of training for other younger students who are coming up for this year and future. They will be trained in terms of cracking these exams.
Information technology is providing alternative means of education. In this regard, we asked him what ideas he has for those students who don't get admission in the university.
We already have a strong ITSS system, and also we have this EMMRC, where lots of electronic material is being produced for education. We have our distance education mode, through which we are educating many. We also have this Directorate of Lifelong Learning, where the unfortunate people or students who could not get a regular system of education, they are being given vocational trainings, and lots of small programs are being run for them in very, very far-flung areas. Similarly, our SRC is there, which is again running with the help of MHRD and UGC, lots of programs for those unfortunate students and elders who could not go for formal mode of education. So they are being given, what is possible at their doorstep.
Professor Talat is also taking many initiatives for the welfare of the university.
We have started, this collaboration with National Geophysical Research Institute, where we have started this course of geophysical research. So we will give now priority to develop the infrastructure in terms of having lots of seismometers in the valley. Another important thing is now we are going to have very modern and strong mountain meteorology system in collaboration with CMAX of Bangalore. So we will have big towers which will be giving us better tools to predict the climate and also in the long run study in terms of the climate change that is taking place. We are also now party to a very big consortium with JNU, Delhi University, Sikkim University, Jammu and Kashmir.
We asked Professor Talat on his experience of shifting focus from being a researcher to an administrator, and how does he reconcile two apparently incompatible jobs?
I believe in time management, and I try to take decisions without wasting much time. Okay, and I always allot time to all my important activities that I have. But here, definitely, it is a bigger job, so I have to put more time for administration and also to make sure that the academic environment and the research environment in the university gets full support. So for that I have to do extra jobs, so I am doing that. And then instead of starting my research at say 5 o'clock or late after 5 o'clock I used to start there, I start at 7 o'clock here and go up to 10 o'clock. So I am always in touch with my research students and my own papers. Even after coming back to Srinagar in the last 1 year, I have been able to publish 3 good international journal papers.
Vice Chancellor has this message to all the people associated with the university.
I look forward that the way university is progressing, it should progress leaps and bounds. I need support from everybody, all corner, whether it is the teachers, the Karamcharis and the student, to put all their time for the betterment of the university and to not to waste time for any negative thing, but go on a positive mode, join hand with everybody and support your university, support your state and the country.
For the full interview of the Vice Chancellor, log on to our website emmrckashmir.com. As this is the last Friday of 2012, let's recap some important events that took place in the campus over a period of 12 months.
The convocation is held under the provision of the Kashmir University Act 1969 to honor, award degrees, gold medals and certificates of merit to students and scholars. The convocation is organized not only to award students and scholars but also to give them a chance to interact with each other and know the value of years gone by. Ministers, members of parliament, legislators, vice-chancellors of various universities, members of the University Council, Board of Management and Academic Council, senior civil and police officers, deans, heads of departments, university, faculty and students were present on the occasion. The President of India, Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, was the chief guest on the occasion. Chancellor and Governor of the state, Mr. Narendranath Vohra, presided over the function, while as Pro-Chancellor and Chief Minister of the state, Mr. Omar Abdullah, was the guest of honor.
This is a long-awaited and proud moment for those who will receive degrees. Some of you will receive awards for your meritorious work. I offer you all my felicitations and congratulations. Although you will leave the portals of this institution, you will henceforth be bound to it as the alumni of a very great, prestigious university, the University of Kashmir, with a glorious tradition of intellectual and literary activity.
In a significant development, University of Kashmir laid foundation stone of 2 satellite campuses in Leh and Kargil. Around 257 kilometers from Srinagar, the 2 campuses are situated in the picturesque location. The Governor and the Chancellor of the University of Kashmir, Mr. N.N. Vohra, laid the foundation stone at Leh. The Leh campus is spread over an area of 819 canals of land.
This will be part of Kashmir University, but I want that both Kargil and Leh campus should be much more independent than other campus, because these are far-flung areas and we need to help these areas which have been lagging behind in many respects. I wish that the way things are moving, we should be in a position to have full-fledged campus within 2 to 3 years' time.
Next day, another foundation stone of satellite campus was laid in Kargil. Chief Minister and Pro-Chancellor of the University, Mr. Umar Abdullah, laid the foundation stone of this satellite campus.
मैं बहुत ही खुश हुआ जब वाइस चांसलर साहब ने कहा कि बिल्डिंग तो बनता रहे, लेकिन अगले साल एकेडमिक ईयर से जो है यहाँ हम कोर्सेज जो है लगाना शुरू करेंगे, और मैं उस दिन का बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहा हूँ जब करगिल के बच्चे करगिल के अपने ही यूनिवर्सिटी कैंपस में जो है अपना तालीम हासिल करना शुरू करेंगे, जिसके लिए हम सबको जनाब गवर्नर साहब का, यूनिवर्सिटी काउंसिल का, प्रोफेसर तलत साहब का, जिन्होंने ज़ाती दिलचस्पी इसमें दिखाई.
Member of Parliament and General Secretary, All India Congress Committee, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, along with the business tycoons of India, held an interactive session with the students of the University of Kashmir. The interactive session titled Building Bridges was held in the Convocation Complex of the University. The function started with Mr. Gandhi inaugurating the IT block of the university and laying foundations for research scholars, hostel for boys and girls.
From my perspective, it is more important to understand what you are facing, the difficulties you are facing, and to stand with you and work with you to improve the situation in Jammu and Kashmir. Last time, a lot of the students said to me that big businesses don't come to Kashmir. And a lot of you who would have been here last time, will recall that I said, why don't we speak to some of the leaders, business leaders, to understand what are the type of things that they worry about. I had mentioned to you that businesses at the end of the day are looking for business. They're looking for a situation which is stable. So I'm very happy to have them here.
A 3-day international seminar on impact of peace, conflict and disturbances on economic development processes was organized by the Department of Economics in collaboration with the Indian Economic Association. The inaugural function was held in the Convocation Complex of the university. The Educational Multimedia Research Center organized a 2-day national seminar on television and new communication technologies, the changing paradigm of education. The inaugural function was held in the jam-packed Gandhi Bhavan auditorium.
How do we ensure that the child in Zanskar or Kargil or Leh or in distant part of Kupwara in Titwal, how does that boy or girl get the same quality of teaching, receive the same quality of learning as the more fortunate boy and girl sitting in this campus, staying in the hostel here, rubbing shoulders with the best teachers in the university. So therefore we have a challenge, and EMERC in this university can, I think, play a very, very important, useful role by fanning out, by doing things, producing documentaries, films, programs.
The 46th session of All India Oriental Conference was held in the university. Department of Sanskrit in collaboration with Rashtriya Sanskrit Sansthan organized the 3-day conference. The inaugural function, in which around 2,500 delegates from various states of India participated, was held in the Convocation Complex of the university.
We have to appreciate that sometimes the Oriental scholars, because of their own exigencies and so-called national and European interests, do not come clean while drawing conclusions. It's really unfortunate that our scholars sometimes try to establish even the authenticity of their faith and belief on the discussions made by the Oriental thinkers.
Finance Minister Mr. Abdul Rahim Rathar inaugurated University Sheikh Hamda Makhdoom Guest House. The 3-storied guest house is constructed at a cost of Rs 5.41 crores and has 36 general rooms, 4 VIP suites and a dining cum recreation hall.
एक बात ये खुशी है कि आप एक विल होना चाहिए काम करने के लिए, वसाइल पैदा हो जाते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन पहले ख्वाहिश हो, एक आरज़ू हो कि इस सबसे बड़े इदारे को हम आगे ले जाएं, ये होना चाहिए जहन में, फिर अल्लाह ताला रास्ते खोल ही देता है.
The 5th annual Sonzal commenced in the University of Kashmir. The 5-day intra-university youth festival, Sonzal 2012, is organized by the Departments of Students' Welfare. The inaugural function was held in the Convocation Complex.
Department of Sociology, along with Indian Council of Social Science Research, New Delhi, and National Council of Research, Thailand, held a 2-day international seminar. The seminar was held on the topic Globalization, Change and Emerging Imperatives, India and Thailand. The inaugural and valedictory function were held in the Gandhi Bhavan Auditorium.
Directorate of Lifelong Learning, University of Kashmir organized a day-long community development program in Syeda Kadal area. The day-long program was organized in collaboration with SKIMS Sora. Vice Chancellor Professor Talat Ahmed said to the people of Syeda Kadal that university is going to adopt this area and he will personally monitor its developments. A 34-member delegation from various backgrounds, research units of King Prajadipok Institute, Bangkok and its affiliated college visited University of Kashmir. The Thai delegation was led by its Secretary General Professor Uvanov. The visit was held to have exchange of ideas with senior academia on matters of academic importance. The delegation was hosted by the Office of Dean Academic Affairs.
With this, we come to the end of today's program. Log on to our website emmrckashmir.com to watch the latest episode of The Quest. Send us your valuable suggestions at quest@emmrckashmir.com. Before I take your leave, here are a few words of wisdom. Knowledge emerges only through invention and reinvention. Through the restless, impatient, continuing, hopeful inquiry, human beings pursue in the world, with the world, and with each other. Good night.